Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 250 of the Level Up program and day number 90 of the Brown Belt. So we are 250 episodes into the Level Up program. That's a lot of episodes. But hey, if you're new to the program, this is all about my practicing my dice shooting at the craps table, as well as practicing a trend-based betting system. In fact, we have a new program that we started yesterday. It's called the Blue Collar Craps. And our goal is not $1,500 as it says on the screen. Our goal is actually to make $100 each session right now. We started off with $1,500 yesterday. We made our goal of $100. So our current bankroll right now is at $1,600. In the chat, we got Roger from OMC Craps. We got Navaldo, Rick S., Brian Flegel, Bam, Badger Jim, and Dusted One. Good morning to everyone. So yesterday we had a really good shooter. We had two shooters actually, and we had both of them were in double digits. So I was pretty happy with the results yesterday. But let's see if we can do the same today. We currently got 12 people watching on YouTube, and we have everybody set up in Crapsee. By the way, the code for Crapsee today is F5M8M5. Good morning, George. Driving and listening. So drive safe, my friend. But anyhow, jump into Crapsee. When you got all your bets set, press that I am ready button so that way you are all set to go. I'm going to start off with a $10 pass line. I play my table as if it's a $10 table. The minimum bet on this table is a $5 table if you do want to go down that far. But my local is a $10 table when I'm able to play it, which is on the weekends and on holidays. So we're going to go all bets set here. We're starting off with a 5-4-5-4 hardware set. And I'm using a 3-finger front par style grip. And dice out. And we're going to start off with the Old Bay Bushel 5-5 hard 10. And make sure that my KPI is engaged, and it is, so that's good. So 5-5 hard 10, we'll have 10 as our first point. So yesterday we were pounding those 9s and 6s and 8s. So we were doing really well with that yesterday. And by the way, that was a primary hit there on top. And we were going to go with a 128 across wedge system. So that's going to be 4 units on the across. 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be $20 on the 4, 5, and 9, $24 on that 6 and 8. We'll pick up $10 in pass line odds. And again, our goal is to make $100 on this session, if you will. And we'll try to get all of the roll as fast as we can. So in the next 1 or 2 to 3 rolls, if we can get all the shooter and get to at least break even, if not make a little bit of a profit, that is the preferred method. Again, we're going to stick with the hard way set, 5-4-5-4, and we'll go all bet set. Dice out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That was a very strong number yesterday as well. Again, we were using the hardway set yesterday. Normally when I start off my dice throwing, I start off with the hardway set, and that helps me determine what my dice are doing a little bit easier. I'm able to interpret that hardway set pretty easy. Obviously, if a 1 or a 6 is showing, that means my dice either imploded or exploded. If any of the other numbers show, it means that they stay on axis. So that was 1 dice on and 1 dice off. And that did nothing for our bets, so I will say no help on that. We have 6 people playing at Crapsee currently, and we will go all bets set, dice out. And we got a 628. That's the Duracell 8. Go and support free live craps. And obviously give that thumbs up if you're enjoying this content. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And that includes everybody else's channel as well as my channel. Every little bit of help that you guys can give is greatly appreciated. So we're going to bring that pass line odds off, take that down, and we're going to bring that 4 down to $10. So we're going to make that a place bet. So we are still at the 4 units on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. We have 1 unit on the 4, and then just our pass line of $10. Good morning, Ryan. How you doing? Mark the Point is here. And Dyson. And we got the square pair, hard 8, 4-4 hard 8. So again, 8 is a strong beginning number here. We were pounding those 8s yesterday. So that is our second hit there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bring all of our bets down, and we're just going to go back up on that 5 and 9. And we're going to go up on the 5 and 9 for $15 each. So what happens here now is we've brought back to the rack $56. We have $40 on the table, and we have the 5, 9, and 10 covered. So what happens is we're going to try to hit that 5 and 9, and we'll start trend betting upwards. So we have a profit off of the shooter. We're only 4 rolls in, so that's perfect setup, and that's what you want to try to do as fast as possible. And we're going to try to work our way up to that $100 profit. We're only $44 away from our $100 profit. So let's see if we can get it done on the first shooter. Yesterday we almost got it done on the first shooter. Then I had that big bad red number come out and shot us down a little bit, but we got to our profit on the second shooter yesterday. So dice out. Again, hard way set, 5-4, 5-4. And that right die kind of rolled off to the right, but we have a 2, 6, 8. Again, the Duracell 8. If you guys haven't caught Ryan's channel yet, Mark the Point, make sure that you check that out. He entered the crap scene a few months ago, probably about half a year or so ago, and he has exploded. He has some really good content. He has some really good interviews, strategy videos, stuff like that. And he's almost as big as I am now. So he's he's in the 1800s for his subscriber list. So that's awesome. Congratulations, Ryan. Again, that 8 did nothing for us, so that was no help. We're looking for the 5 and 9 and the 10. So press that I am ready button, please, when you're set. So that way we can continue on with the roll. Thank you for subscribing, Ryan. And all bets set. Days out. A little bit low in the trajectory there, but we got that 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend weighing it in. Daddy Joe, I like the energy level there. That is our point, so we hit the point. So that's perfect. I like the energy level in the dice there. They came up and rested just really super close to that back wall, which is what our goal is. Obviously, we want to just have them barely touch that back wall and just come off a little bit to help minimize any randomness that we might have in that dice. So we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. We are at $1,666, so we are $34 away from goal. Once we get a point established, I'll probably pick up another number. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll go all bets set here. Good morning, Waylon. And dice out. We got the 2-2 hard 4, the Ian double deuce. So 4 is our points. So we went from the 10 over to the 4, so we're hitting the ends for our points. And we were lucky to hit the point to be able to reset it again. So again, we're sticking with that hard way set. It's treating us well so far. And let's do this one. So let's cover the inside numbers. Let's bring the 5 and 9 down to $10. And we're going to pick up that 6 and 8 for $12 a piece. So that we were 44 inside. Good morning, Kevin. Crooked River Craps is checking in. Guys, Kevin's been doing a lot of live streams also. He had one this morning already. I was not able to check in there, but he has some really decent rollouts, really good talks about the strategies in that. And I know he was working with Waylon the other day on a strategy, so that is awesome. $66 brought back to the rack, 54 on the table currently, and all bets set. Days out. And we got a 6-4-10. Again, Waylon's best friend weighing it in. This time it is Big Ben. So we have 3 10s already hit on this shooter out of 8 rolls. So that is definitely a dominant number. And unfortunately, we didn't have anything on that one. But I probably should. Again, you want to try to bet the numbers that are hitting. But we're going to stick with those inside numbers for right now. So Waylon just woke up. Must be nice to be able to sleep in. I just got home from work about an hour and a half ago. And as soon as I'm done with my live stream, it's in the shower and to bed I go. So that way I can get my 5 hours of sleep and get back up and start everything all over again. So that 10 was no help. And all bets set. Days out. Ooh, those dice rolled up short. But we get a 4-5 hard 9 Big Mac. So let's see where we are at. Again, our goal is to get to $100 here. And that brings us up to $80. So we only need to get 20 more dollars back in. Let's put that 5, let's pick up the 10. Since we're hitting a 10, let's pick up that 10, place it for $10. So we are now at that 64 cross bet level. We have $80 brought back to the rack, 64 on the table. So all we need is 20 more dollars and we will be at goal for the day. Good morning, Jen. And look, all bets set. Jen goes, poke, bet numbers that are hitting. Why fish where there's no fish? All bets set here. Let's go. Days out. And we got the 3-3 hard 6 double D-Gen. And the D-Gen is in Seattle yesterday and probably today, who knows. He was a guest on John's Coffee and Crap show yesterday as well as his daily paycheck. It was really neat to see, and I guess he was trying to keep it a surprise for everybody. So make sure you check out John's channel as well. Both of his shows yesterday. He's talking this week about his Craps 101, 201, 301, and 401 this week, which is going to be highlighting things that are coming up for next year or next week, I think, is when he's going to start the series. But he's kind of giving you an overview of what's coming up in the next few weeks here. So we hit the 6. We were at $94. Let's pick up one more unit on the 6 and 8, so we're going to be at $18 on that 6 and 8. And again, 5-4-5 for hardware set. And we'll go all bet set. So we're 10 rolls in here. We're just about at profit. We need another $6 brought back. So one more hit here and we will definitely be at our goal for the day. Dice out. And there we go. We got a 4, 6, 10. Again, that is Waylon's best friend weighing it in. Daddy Joe is back. So let's see where we're at. I know that puts us over the $100 mark, but with our pass line, we might need to take one more hit here in order to get in there. It's $18 brought back. It's 112, so we are at goal. We have $1,712. So we're going to take all of our box numbers down. We're going to try to hit that pass line bet. So the lowest I can go is at 1702. So we have $102 brought back today already. And this is all on the first shooter. Wouldn't that be nice if we could do that every single day? But again, we're going to stick with just the pass line bet. We're going to try to hit that point. And Jen and Waylon are sending love notes back and forth there, I see. And dice out. I kind of pulled it a little bit, but hey, guys, we got lucky on that one. We have a 314 Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So that is our point. That's our second point that we've hit. And we must be getting close to getting that ATS. We got 2 numbers on the small and 2 numbers on the tall to hit yet. So that's an extra $10 brought back to the rack. We're at 1712 here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? We're going to stay with just the pass line right now and see if we can bring a little bit of extra money back here. Again, we are not going to dip into our rack, so we will not go below what our bets are. So I can do the pass line here and maybe pick up a 6 or an 8. Or maybe we'll pick up the 10 since we're hitting that. We'll see what happens with the point here. So all bets set. Sticking with the hard way set and dice out. And we got a 1, 5, 6, the KitchenAid mixer. So 6 is our point. So let's do this one. So let's put $10 on that 10 since that is a strong number today. And hopefully we can keep on hitting it. And we're just going to keep on trying to increase our profits here. We, again, will not go below that $100 mark. So that way we at least made our profit for the day. And everything extra is just going to be frosting on the cake, if you will. So let's go all bets set here. We've got 18 people watching. Brian from Hawaii Crap Shooter is going live right about now or just a few minutes ago. He's practicing for his Las Vegas trip right after Christmas, I believe. And we got that 167. Ouch. So, is that an ouch? That is an ouch. So we lost that extra money. I'm done betting for the day. I'm just going to start shooting for everybody else now. So make sure when you are ready and you have your bets in, make sure that you click the I am ready button on Crapsee. So I am done betting. I am walking out the door of the casino because I made my $100 profit. We're at 1702, so we actually made $102 today. So congratulations to me. I'm very happy about that 2 days in a row. And again, we're doing blue collar craps. So what can you do with a medium to small size bankroll? We started off yesterday with a good morning, Demon Dog Chris. We started off with a $1,500 bankroll, and our goal is to make $100 a day. Once we get up to about $3,000, we'll try to make $200 a day. So just a small percentage of what our bankroll is what we're trying to make, kind of like a daily paycheck, but I call it a blue collar craps because it's a low budget, low bankroll, low everything. So all bets set here, and dice out. Yeah, we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer again, so we're back on that 6. Again, yesterday I threw a ton of those. And that's one dice off axis, by the way. And the other one was a primary or on axis hit. So let's see what everybody's doing here on their we got Uncle Hoku is in, and he is all the way up to $3,000 already. JR's at 869. Badger Jim is at 409. Lazy Dog 375. T Bram at 250. Press Regress is at 237. And the list goes on. So all bets set. Hit that I am ready button, please. And here we go. Ooh, that was really long, guys. I hit the base of the wall, and usually what happens when I hit the base of the wall is that bad number shows up. So 617, ouch. So that was a short row. I apologize to everybody for that. So that was a 0.7 out. So that was poor mechanics there. I had a poor landing zone. What I normally used to do is I used to have my landing zone about 2 to 3 inches away from the back wall. And what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to pull it back a little bit so that way the dice roll into the wall. And that's been working really well for me the last few days. My table is a semi-bouncy table, so there is a little bit of a bounce or a little bit of high energy to the dice when they do land. Again, we're not going to do any betting here, so make sure you guys get your bets in. So Jim is on Christmas break. I was supposed to be on vacation starting this week, all this week, and all the way to the end of the year, but my work is so far behind that they asked me to pull an extra week. So I'm giving in. I'm working this week, and then starting next week, I'll be off for the rest of the year. So that's kind of nice. At least I'll get a nice holiday season. So we'll go all bets set here. And dice out. Shooter number 3. And we got a 639. That's a center field 9. So 9 will be our point. I think that's the first 9 we've thrown. Nope, that's the second 9. We had a hard 9, Big Mac before. So 639. Again, we're going to stick with that hardway set. So next week, I will be doing only a show on Monday and Tuesday, and I'm going to be heading back down to Iowa on Wednesday, I believe. And back to PSOs, I'm killing them. Sorry, Waylon. Yeah. Anyhow, going to be going down to Iowa, and I'm going to hopefully meet up with Dice Dr. Dan down there. He has a cousin that lives in Iowa, and it's about an hour and 10-minute drive to where I normally go to the casino from where he's staying at. So I'm going to try to meet up with him. I will hopefully have a message from him tomorrow letting me know what his agenda is and that. So we'll go all bets set here. And dice out. And there we go. We got a 2, 3, 5, the Justice 5. And that is for Justice Jen, who's in the chat and playing along in Crapsee. She was able to get up early to watch the show today. So that's awesome. The one who's up the earliest is Uncle Hoku because he's playing from Hawaii right now. Will and Jen are going back and forth about the definition of a PSO, and that was definitely a PSO in the second shooter there. So anyhow, we had the 9, and that was our point. We hit the 9, no, we had a 5. The last one was a 5. So we hit a 9 and a 5 on the shooter ready. We'll go all bets set as soon as you all press that button. Yeah, one more person to press that button and we'll be able to throw the dice. So the other day, Alfredo went live. He had a bonus show, and I forgot to mention that yesterday. And if you guys go back and watch his last bonus show, it was a really, really good show. Dice crossed on me, and we got a 5-7. Ouch. Sorry, Waylon. So another short roll there. We had a good first roll, though. So we had a 0.70 and a point roll, and then a 7 out. But anyhow, Alfredo went live on his bonus show, and he had a couple people that were with him in Chicago, and they did kind of a trip report, plus a variety of other things. We're going to switch over to that 3V dice set, the 3236. Those double pitches are starting to show up, and that is one of the bad things with that hardware set is the double pitches is the bad one. So Brian's asking, hopefully I'll get some trips up to the casino, up to Oneida, and it all depends on my bankroll. So we'll see how I do in Iowa next week. And if I do well or I maintain the bankroll, then I will definitely be going up to Oneida once or twice during my Christmas time off here. So, and I'll definitely let you know, Brian, when I go up there, so maybe we can meet up again and have a good chat. So we got 17 people watching, only 8 likes. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up when you are on your way out here. And we're going to go all bets set here. Dice out. Sorry, Waylon. Maybe the DC pony will work, but we're going to switch sets here and see what happens here. So 3, 2, 3, 6, dice out. Dice crossed again. We got another 2, 3, 5, Justice 5. So 5 is our point. We'll do a little bit of rhythm rolling here. So let's enter that in Crapsee. And we're going to do a little bit of rhythm rolling. So I'm going to roll this dice back towards me. We'll go 3 on the inside. We'll go 2 on the inside. So we're going to go cross 6s on the bottom. That's a 1, 2, 1, 3 dice set. That's a one-hit wonder, says Jen. 2 numbers after the point. One-hit wonder. There you go. Yeah, Dice Doctor Dan's going to be going to Iowa. I guess he has a cousin that lives there, and he had mentioned he was going to be there, and I asked him how far away from Dubuque it is, and he didn't know, so I looked it up. It's an hour and 10-minute drive for him. So I don't know if I'm going to be driving down to him or if he's going to come up by me in Dubuque, but we're going to meet up. Talked to him a couple times in the behind-the-scenes stuff, and chatted with him a few times, but never met him in person. So I'm really excited to meet him. From everything I've heard, Dr. Dan is one of the nicest people in the world. So all bets set. Plus, he has a really cool voice to listen to on his videos. If you have not checked his videos, I'll check them out as well. Dice out. Dice crossed once again, but we have that 1, 5, 6, the KitchenAid mixer. So did that enter? Nope, it did not. There we go. So we got 1, 5, 6. Hopefully everybody's making a little bit of money off of this so far, or at least getting close to that break even. We're going to take those dice, roll them back towards us. We have a 1 on the inside. We have a 5 on the inside. That gives us a 3V on the bottom. We have a 4-1, 4-5 dice set. Good morning, Slim, 300 plus club. Check it in. So Slim, I gave up on your $1 million challenge. It took me out 3 times. So I was like, that's a pretty tough challenge. So we're trying something different. We're doing the blue collar craps. So our goal is just to win $100 a day right now. Starting with a medium to small bankroll, and we'll try to work our bankroll up that way. Once we get to a $3,000 bankroll, we'll try for $200 a day. So kind of a daily paycheck type thing, but all bets set here, and dice out. We're shooting from stick rate 1 today. Ooh, that right die. I don't know if you guys saw that hit here and it rolled over twice. We got 3, 4, 7. Ouch. And Waylon is not liking me too much right now, I don't think. But guys, I hit a couple box numbers there, so we should have been pretty close to out of the shooter. So if you played it right, you would have been either out of the shooter or close to getting out of the shooter. Turn them off for 1 roll. YOLO. So again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And that one, I think it was because that dice got stuck there. So we have a 14, a 2, a 3, and a 3. Wow. So that was a one-hit wonder, says Jen. Get your bets in. Press that I am ready button, please. And that is really throwing our statistics off here for the day, these stupid short rolls. So let's go all bets set. Dice out. A 3, 4, 7 on a come out. So that is a pass line winner, a natural. That's 3, 2, 3, 6. So that was a double pitch. So those double pitches are showing up. Let's switch it over, guys. Let's go to the 6, 5, 1, 2. Let's see if that'll take care of it, because we are throwing all of our 7s are coming off of a double pitch today. So that hardway set was not a good thing, and that 3V, the double pitch on that on the top and bottom are where that 7 shows up. What did I have? I didn't. Did I enter that in Crapsee, guys? 3, 4. I'm sorry. I did not enter Crapsee. So I'll give you guys a little bit here. That was a natural. Come on, natural. So I apologize on that. So Waylon's using the Arnold. That's a video that he presented, about 2 days ago, I think, on his channel. Make sure you check that out as well. The Arnold, and he names it after Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold was I used to be a competitive bodybuilder, if anybody does not know that. And Arnold was a idol of mine back in the day. He was quite the character, and he was very good at what he did. So, okay, get those bets in. Press the I am ready button, please. Still waiting for the 6 and 8, says Buckeye Slim. We'll see if we get it here. We're going to go with the all 7 set. Again, let's go all bet set. Dice out. So all 7 set. So that way, hopefully that double pitch does not hurt us anymore. Wow. So we go from a double pitch to a primary, 5-2. Oh my God. That's another come out winner, pass line winner. 6, 5, 1, 2. So what's the chance of that? If Dustin one is here, he would be liking that. So we're down to 13 people watching. A lot of people must be scooting over to Brian, Hawaii Crap Shooters. Also in about 30 minutes or just shy of 30 minutes, John will be going live with his daily paycheck. Press that I am ready button, please. And we'll go all bets set here. Face out. And we got a 6, 2, 8 Duracell 8. So there is your 8 that you're looking for, Buckeye. So 8 will be our point. Let's see if we can repeat that number again. So that was a single pitch of the dice. 6, 5, 1, 2 is the dice set. So we single pitched that time. Both will stay on axis. Another 6 or 8 he goes. And let's get past that one-hit wonder, as Jen calls it. And all bets set. It's out. Dice crossed on me. We have a 6. There you go, Buckeye. A 2, 4, 6 to 2x4. So we're hitting the 6s and 8s with this set. Again, 6, 5, 1, 2. And trying to make adjustments at the table is what you really need to focus on and try to practice. So that way when you're at the real craps table, you can make those adjustments on the fly, whether it's adjusting your landing zone, adjusting your sets, adjusting the energy in the dice, how you're gripping the dice, all those little things all add up to hopefully shooting better at the table. And Buckeye Slim is working now, so all bets set. This out. And we got a 2, 6, 8 again, that Duracell 8. So we are definitely seeing a repeat numbers in the same combinations. And that should be enough for most of you to be out of this shooter. That was a single pitch of the dice again on axis. Yep. Buckeye says, bring me down. He says the month 1 is complete. So he's obviously working on this $1 million challenge. And I believe month 1 for him is making $250, I think. So all bets set. And dice out. A little bit long on that landing zone, but we have another 8. This 5, 3, 8 this time was an easy 8. So we are hitting the 8. That was a different variety there, though. So if I was betting, which I am not, if I was betting, I would be able to start pressing those bets up there. So 6, 5, 1, 2. So that was an implode of that right die. Still at 14 people watching. I do appreciate the support, guys. I know that other bigger channels are going live right now. Hopefully after the Christmas season, I'll be able to get this time slot back. I know that yesterday, Brian from Hawaii Crapshares went live. I know that about half an hour after I started, Brian from Holy Roller put out a premiere video. We had a pretty good showing yesterday, so a medium showing, I should say. So I do appreciate everybody hanging in there with me. Although yesterday was some good shooters. Dice out. A little bit long on that landing zone. Another 6. We get the 4, 2, 6, 2 by 4. So 6s and 8s are what we're seeing with this set. And that is perfect. You can't ask for anything better. I could ask for hard ways and all that other stuff, although I don't bet them. But we have the 6-2. That was an implosion of that left die and a single pitch of the right die. So hopefully this is a little bit longer roll so we can get the statistics up a little bit. Remember, our SOR goal for the brown belt is to be at 10.0 or better, and our SRR goal is to be at a 8.0 or better. And we're doing well overall for the brown belt. We'll go all bets set here. We'll go through those statistics after the shooter because this will be our last shooter here. Dice out. And we'll go another shooter. That was a 4-3-7, guys. 4-3-7 out. So we'll go one more shooter. We'll stick with that all 7 set. And we'll see where everybody's at there. JR's in first place at 992. We got Lazy Dog at 375. T-Brams at 250. Badger Jim's at 244. Rogers at 210. Wayland is up to 200 and $5, and I'm at $202. So that is awesome. Who else is playing? We got Press Regress at 41. And we got a couple people in the negative, probably because they caught those one-hit wonders. And I apologize for that, everyone. But again, we got, ouch, balance is going backwards. But there definitely were repeaters there, John. But again, we're going to go 6-5, 1-2. And I'm not going to do any betting. I'm just going to roll it out for you guys. Got out just in time, says Buckeye Slim. And got 1 or 2 more people to say I am ready on your bets. So make sure you hit that I'm ready button when you're done. Right now, it's looking like 6 and 8s are the big numbers. We had a 10 that was doing really well. Our low numbers today are that 5, 9, 4, 3. And we have not hit any 11s, which is surprising. 2s or 12s today. So all bets set. Dice out. And we got a double degen, the 3-3 hard 6. So 6 will be our new point. So 6s are definitely hitting here on this on this all 7 set. Got 7 6s, 6 8s out of 31 rolls. Wow. So 6 5 1 2. And you look at our Crapsee results, we've only thrown 2 4s between yesterday and today. And I think both of them came today. So let's go all bets set here. 6 5 1 2 is the dice set, all 7 sets. We did not throw any 2s at all between yesterday and today. And we got a 145 horse and buggy. So that'll be the next point hit here. Not point, next box number, I should say. So 145. 6512 for the dice set. I also saw that Jeff has been doing quite a few live shows here, a little bit more than I had expected because I know that he has a busy end of the year coming up here. I have not had the opportunity to watch any of them this last week or last night at all because of being at work and that. And I have been really busy at work, so don't have the opportunity to listen in the background like I normally do. So let's go all bets set now. And if you're playing along Crapsee, follow the Crapsee screen, not the YouTube feed, because the YouTube feed is 10 plus seconds behind. So dice out. And we have another 5-1 mixer, KitchenAid mixer. So another 6. So with this all 7 set, guys, if you're not betting those 6s and 8s, you're probably missing out. Get one more box number, and then you guys should hopefully be out of the roll. Now a single pitch of the dice in that last one again. Impressive regress moved up on the list a little bit. That's awesome. And we got Whalen went up a little bit. Roger's up there yet. And we'll go all bets set here. Good morning, Biff. Days out. And we got a 437. So bunch of short rolls here. But we're going to call that with our shooting for the day. Started off really strong. And guys, that really shows and it really proves that as soon as you get to go, get off the table, cash in your chips, go to the cashier's cage, get out of the casino before they have a chance to take the money back. So, this, like I said, that's why we're doing this blue collar craps. Be dedicated, be disciplined, and go through and try to get that profit back in your pocket. But anyhow, we went through 6 shooters today. We had a 5.7 SOR, 3.8 SRR. 3 come out 7s. Box numbers are high. Inside numbers are high. 4s and 10s are high. Come out 7s are really high. But on the flip side, the horns fields were low. We had a couple hard ways in there, and it shows a light side play today, which really kind of surprises me. Oh, that was a come out roll? I don't think so, Jen. Was it? I'll go back to the screen. If it's a come out roll, I'm going to keep on rolling for you guys. Let me check. That was a come out roll. So, hey, we're going to keep on going, and I apologize. I apologize. We will keep it going. Look at and get out of Crapsee. So let's go. All bets set here. Get your bets in. Thanks for pointing it out. So Whalen's up 265 with the Arnold. He'll take it. I agree, especially with my crappy rolls. But let's see if we can get another double-digit roll here. I apologize for cutting it short, but we're going to keep on going. All bets set. Days out. Dice crossed on me. We have a 5-3, grade 8. That'd be Leon from Great Craps. Leon had some really good Florida videos from when the casinos opened up craps and roulette in Florida for the Seminole Indian casinos. Again, 6512. And we was up 265 on that Arnold. Press and regresses at 282. I would be up as well, probably up probably over $200 today if I would have kept on betting. Even though we had a couple of those short rolls there, I think I would have been able to recover some of that. And we got all bets set here. So 8 is our point. That's out. Again, those dice crossed on me. We hit the point. So that is a 538, another grade 8. Definitely hitting repeaters today, I will say that, especially with this all sevens set. So we're going to be looking for a new point again. We already have the 6 and the 8 as a point. Let's see if we get a different point here. But I'll continue to try to pound those 6s and 8s for everyone. So Buckeye Slim says, I can respect that. I'm not sure what he's respecting. I don't know. We'll see. I'll bet set. That's out. And we got a 6-4-10. It is Waylon's best friend on it and Big Ben. So it's been a while since we've thrown a 10. We threw a ton of them in the beginning with that hardway set. So we got a 6-4. So that is primary on that left die, and that right die, that was a explode. So we went off axis on that right die. Kevin is going, let's go, Arnold. So all 7 set, 6, 5, 1, 2, and we'll go all bets set here. Face out. Again, those dice crossed. Hey, there's our first magic aces for the day, as well as for yesterday as well. We didn't get any. So that is our first snake eyes magic aces. Not seen Larry in the chat for a while. Usually when I throw magic aces, though, usually pops in the chat and says something. 6, 5, 1, 2. So if you're playing the ATS, that'll help you. Yesterday we hit the tall. We almost got the small on that same shooter. I think we were like 1 or 2 numbers away from hitting that small. So we just missed the all as well. Last week we hit the part of the ATS on several occasions. So everybody's playing the Arnold. Wow. That must be the popular strategy there, Waylon. It's out. Again, those dice crossed. And this time we got a 3, 4, 7. And that is a 7 out. So that will be the end of the shooting for the day. Again, we'll go through the statistics really quick, and I'll cover our brown belt stuff through the end of brown belt. So we got 1 double-digit roll there. We got almost to that double digit on the last shooter. So we had a 14 in the beginning. We ended up with a 9. We had an 8 and then a bunch of rubbish throws. Again, box numbers, inside numbers are high. 4s and 10s are high. Come out 7s are high. Horns and fields are low. Hardway shows high, and it shows that we're a light side play today with our strong numbers being the 6, 8, and 10. As well as that stupid red number in the middle there with the 7. So looking at our brown belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday, we had 3,265 throws. We have an SOR of 9.68 so far in the brown belt, and an SRR of 7.06. So anyhow, guys, I appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate everybody sticking with me to the end here. I know we had a couple small rolls in the center there, but we started strong, we ended strong. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Thanks for joining in, everyone. Have a great day, a safe day, and be prosperous.